Hey folks, and welcome to the final part of the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe playthrough. This is it. This is the final part. We finally made it, folks. I told you it wasn't very long in the first place, so you shouldn't be surprised that it's 4 parts. I told you before, this game is not very long if you know what you're doing. Like I said, it took me about an hour to pretty much just get through everything, all the levels and stuff, so if you're super good, it should take you shorter than that and not get killed by, cheap cheeps like that. Man, that was a dumb move. I don't know what I was thinking there. It was, of course, pretty late when I was recording this, so, sleep was probably getting to me by then, but still, that's no excuse to just, run into a cheap cheat like that. But anyway, yeah, this is the final part of the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe playthrough, and that is a mouthful right there. I don't know why I keep saying that, but it's just I don't know, folks. But anyway, we're at World 7-2, and these bloopers are relentless. Jeez, man. As I stated before, I do not like the bloopers at all. I guess when you're doing those missions in Sunshine, where you have to pull the little bloopers, tentacles off of them, which, you kind of feel bad for that, but in a way, you're kind of getting revenge at the same time, so you're kind of like, you know, and by you saying, I guess that kind of makes you sort of a monster, but, it's just a game, just don't try to take it too literally or anyway. But anyway, this right here, World 7-3 is the revenge of the cheap cheeps here, as I call it. Much harder variation of World 2-3, I believe, which has the same cheap cheeps flying at you, trying to get their revenge and whatnot, and then making that annoying sounds that you just have to deal with. And, oh man, that Koopa Troopa was just minding his own business, but his own business just cost me to lose a red shell. I mean, not a red shell, but a mushroom. So, anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, folks. Yeah, I really don't. But anyway, yeah, that was pretty easy. That wasn't too hard or too taxing. But anyway, on to 7-4, and this one right here, this world right here is, well, level, should I say, is another maze challenge that we had before. So get ready to pretty much explore the maze. If you're doing, I'm doing, go ahead and save right quick. But if you do what I do, you shouldn't do too bad at this maze. With the deluxe version, I should have mentioned this when we tackled the first maze, but in the deluxe version, it gives you like a little bell to let you know that you're going the right way or not. It's kind of similar to Super Mario All-Stars version that does the same thing. Um, I could compare this to that because, both games, you know, enhances the to me it enhances the gameplay. To me, when a developer goes out of the way to remake a game, even to fix like balances and tweaks it out, it shows that they care about the game, and it shows how much dedication they put into. Let me give an example. They're remaking the Crash Bandicoot series. At the time of this recording, that game is not out yet, but they're putting so much dedication into it. I'm seeing screenshots, I'm seeing videos. They're remaking the Crash Bandicoot series, and they're just putting so much dedication into it. Now, I don't know the developer that's making the game per se, but kudos to them. They are really putting in work when it comes to that series anyway. But anyway, welcome to World 8, the last level in this game before, we beat it. But yeah, this is World 8, so this is made up of 4 of the most brutal levels. This is where the difficulty just skyrockets, folks. It's just enemy gauntlet after enemy gauntlet. Everything in these worlds want you dead. Pretty much. So everything wants you dead, but like I said, it's not too hard where you want to break your controller, or in my case, your handheld in half. So, you gotta do what you gotta do, son. So anyway, yeah, it's just the last coup of the crop. But anyway, as I was saying about the remakes, the remakes of the games, you know, developers put so much time and effort into doing that, and it shows how much they actually care about, you know, consumers and stuff. Like, even like, okay, let me give another example. Mortal Kombat 9 was pretty much a retelling of the first Mortal Kombat 3 games. If you want to include Trilogy into that, even though Trilogy was kind of a compilation. But if you want to include Trilogy in that, go ahead. But Mortal Kombat uh, 9 was a fantastic game. It retold the story, brought in new combat mechanics and stuff, and pretty much just brought back everything you love about the old Mortal Kombat games into like one digitally remastered, complete, great game. It's just fantastic, fantastic, folks. And one thing I forgot to mention is I love the it's kind of annoying to some people, but for me, I find it fascinating. The star theme, when you're running out of time, how it just goes berserk. I love that. I don't know why. I find it catchy, and I do have it saved somewhere here on my computer, just as a file, MP3 file. I just love that. That theme right there is just fantastic to me. I'm kind of weird like that. But if you were to hit that spring that I just passed, you hit that, you jump up on it and hit it, a 1-up will be available for you, so you could just go ahead and chase it to the end of the line of bricks there. But, you know, that's a risk you're willing to take if you want to take it. It's there. It's optional. You know, you don't have to unless you want to. But anyway, that's there. Yeah, so Mario Brothers, grew up with it, love it. I'll give my thoughts about it at the end of the game. You know, I'm gonna do that, of course. It's gonna be super short and super sweet. But yeah, just people just giving so much love and dedication to games, man. Kudos to them. That Crash Bandicoot 2, 3 compilation disc trilogy, whatever, it got me pretty hyped, and that might finally be my reason to get a PlayStation 4. Besides the obvious Tekken 7 that's gonna be coming out in June, you better believe I'm gonna be covering some information and gameplay footage on that. Maybe not as soon as it comes out, but I'm definitely gonna be recording, you know, some stuff about that game. You know, I'm gonna be doing some possible online matches and stuff, so I hope you look forward to that. Tekken 5, I'll be doing that pretty soon. Don't know when. I just made up my mind to just skip Tekken 4 because the disc and stuff like that, so I'm gonna be skipping it for the time being. And this world right here is just, I consider this level right here Hammer Brother Hell. It's just full to the brim with Hammer Brothers, so you have to be careful here. Unless you got some mad jumping skills, you gotta die a lot because, like I stated before, this is Hammer Brother Hell, folks. It's just Hammer Brothers everywhere, and I'm checking these blocks to see if I can find a mushroom, and there it is. Sweet, sweet insurance right there. But anyway, yeah, make sure you grab that mushrooms because they're gonna improve your chances greatly. And there's gonna be a mother mushroom that's pretty much gonna be the fire flower. So you're gonna want to hold on to that too. Take these guys out. You know, make sure you don't shrink. You know, you gotta watch yourself. Make sure you don't shrink. And once you do, once you get this fire flower. Why is it so hard for me to say that? Once you get this fire flower, your chances of staying alive is gonna improve by 100%, folks. You can just nuke these bastards, so you don't have to worry about them at all. So it's gonna be at least 3 of them, I think, and 3 Hammer Brothers in a row. Nintendo, that's just brutal right there. There's another one right there, so there's number 3. So, 4. So 4 Hammer Brothers, and the only thing that's separating them is a freaking tunnel or freaking pipe. It's the only way separating you between total annihilation and more annihilation. So basically that was 8-3 right there in a nutshell, folks. Just Hammer Brother Hell, that's what I call it. So what the heck was that? I found that so weird when I was recording that. So World 8-4, go ahead and save right quick. Let's get this out the way. The last castle of the game. This is where Princess Peach resides. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's get into it. This is where the Princess Peach is. So come on, let's defeat the final Bowser here. And this world right here is kind of a maze too. You know, you can get super lost if you don't know what you're doing. So, you know, if you follow my example, you pretty much make it. It's not that hard. You just me basically what it was me is just pretty much just trying every tunnel. It was trial and error, folks. So you got plenty of time. So don't feel like you gotta rush to get through it. So basically, what you want to do is you want to either stay big or keep whatever power up you have. You want to make sure you keep it because it's gonna make there's a dickhead hammer brother near the end of this, and it's the most dickheaded placement. And you also gotta watch out for cheeps. There's cheeps here in freaking lava, so that's, I don't know. The only place I seen cheap in lava is Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker had that where you can have the cheeps on fire. Those poor things, they already get enough abuse as is. But if you ever wonder where the Mario enemies come from, this is the game that originated it, folks. To those who are watching, who are I'm guessing 14 and younger, or who, whoever's watching it that's young, pretty much is saying, number one, welcome to the channel. Don't know why you're watching this anyway. I'm not too vulgar as other commentators or whatever. Do have the only way my vulgarism comes out is when I'm playing a fighting game, because there's so much rage. I'm a casual fighting game player. I'm not an expert. I'm not Evo certified or whatnot. I'm just a casual fighting game player. Although I do seem to do better at Tekken than any other fighting game genre. It's because I spent my most times on that as the most. But yeah, welcome to the channel. There's that dickhead hammer brother. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're interested in my content. I upload almost every day, so welcome to the channel. Welcome to the awesome family. You are now a certified. As soon as you hit that subscribe button, you're a certified awesome person. But yeah, Princess Peach was short. She had to stand on her tippy toes in order to give Mario a kiss. But yeah, that was it. That was the final Bowser. Don't know how he get resurrected after this game. I guess Bowser has some sort of immunity to falling into lava or whatnot. Either way, if you had a fire flower or just jumped over, he was gonna fall into that pit anyway. But anyway, yeah, the quest is over. You can do a new quest if you want to. I'm not going to. But anyway, Super Mario Brothers, a fantastic game. The worlds are a little, easy for my taste, but this game's fantastic. And if you haven't played this game already, there's multiple ways you can play it. So, either buy it or do whatever in order to play this game. But anyway, this game is fantastic. It's really easy, fun to pick up with. Nintendo did an awesome good job with this game. So anyway, I'm going to put my name, that's pretty much my final thoughts. So anyway, I'm going to put my name entry in. So I hope you guys had a fantastic time watching me through this playthrough. And you guys have a fantastic day. And take care. And see you soon.